Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and today we're going to take a look at the latest Boulevard series. And actually a series I had no trouble finding for once, although I did purchase it at my local meet prior to finding it, but then I ended up finding it anyway. But yeah, so that's the way it goes sometimes. But hey, it looks like Walmart's been getting big old shippers of these. So I've been getting quite a few of them, so they've gotten like a lot of stock of these, which is great, which is fantastic. I've seen them in a couple Walmarts now, and it hasn't been. I've actually found this car in 2 different Walmarts, which is crazy because I thought this would be by far the most difficult one to find, but I was able to actually find a couple of them, so that's pretty awesome. So, of course, after I already bought one from somebody, but yeah, we found one. We'll go in reverse order. We'll save, I guess, what I would consider maybe the best, or what most people would consider the best, the Porsche, for last. We'll go in reverse order, so from 120 down to 116, and we will take a look at each one of these cars in the latest Boulevard set. The Boulevard set remains to be pretty much the hottest Hot Wheels store-purchased set. They are exclusive to Walmart here in the U.S., I don't know where they're available in other countries, but I'm assuming some places. We'll start with the Alfa Romeo GTV6 3.0 and go ahead and open it up. This is actually a really cool livery on this thing. Looks really awesome, and looks kind of St. Patty's Day-ish, right? But we've got, of course, they're premium Hot Wheels, so we have metal body, metal base, rubber tires, real rider tires, we should say. They are real riders, not just any rubber tires, real rider tires. Metal. So this casting's been around since 2022, copyright date 2022, so we'll say 2023. We got the Dot Matrix Hot Wheels Premium Tampos that I complain about every single time I open one of these up. And I'm sorry about that, but I'm also not sorry about that. I feel at this point if I didn't mention it, that would almost be worse than mentioning it every single time. Maybe, you know, you could have a differing opinion on that, but I think people enjoy that I at least point it out because, yeah, that looks crazy. But from afar, from this distance, it looks fantastic. And let's be honest, how often are you really staring this close to your Hot Wheels? I mean, half of you probably can't even see up close that good, so including myself, okay? So there you go. Pretty cool. This is a neat one. I like this one. I think this one's good. I like the Hot Wheels integrated into like a kind of rally style livery. So I think this is pretty neat, and I dig it. This will be a peg warmer for sure. A lot of people are just going to leave it behind and not care about it, but that's too bad because I think it's pretty great. This one here, Toyota Land Cruiser FJ43. This is probably my least favorite one in the set, if I'm honest, which I am. Let's go ahead and open it up though. So again, metal on metal rear riders, off-road rear riders on this particular model. This one's number 119. Land Cruiser. Toyota fanatics, you know, love your Land Cruisers. And that's all fine and dandy and very cool. I just think this casting is somewhat boring. And it's in kind of a, what you'd find in a baby diaper color, is what it reminds me of. Yeah. So, not exactly an attractive color. It's baby poop. Okay, that's what it is. That's what it looks like. You guys can argue with me, but you're wrong. And I think this is just kind of boring. All right, that's where I'm standing with it. There's much better, like Johnny Lightning makes a good version of this truck. It just looks much better. I just don't, and you know, and they're maybe not to scale either. Like this is not to scale and all that to Hot Wheels. I guess if you're going to get one that's not to scale, I like the Johnny Lightning casting better. That's just me. And I mean, this looks okay. It's just, it's boring to me. Okay, sorry. It's just boring. And then we got some clean cars here, which maybe you would think is boring, but I think is cool. We've got a BMW M5 1991. here in white. I'll go ahead and open that one up and check it out. Nice clean version of this casting, so it looks pretty good. And it's got some gunk on the fender there. I'm glad it's gunk though and not a chip. Looks pretty good. Again, yeah, you know, dot matrix look, yeah, okay, but further away, there you go. Barn burner. It's a barn burner, like the Autobahn. A barn burner, like barn burner. Pretty neat. It's a neat idea for the plate. Pretty cool. Dark tinted windows, which is kind of classic for someone driving this BMW, that they would have a extremely dark tint on their windows. Barn burner. Okay, that's neat. It's cool. I mean, can you tell that's a BMW? Look up close. Look at that. M what? Is that an M? I don't know. I really wish they would fix the dot matrixy look. It's just not. It's pointillism. It's pointillism. Okay, for those that are into art history, right? And it's a style of art, I guess, that it is. It's pointillism. This is pointillism. Yeah. Anywho and how. It's okay. It looks good. It looks good from this distance. I think it's pretty nice. All right. Next is the Lancia Delta Integrale in red. And nice clean version of this, actually. Very nice clean version of this. Honestly, if I owned a Lancia Delta Integrale, I'd want it in this color. I would want it in red. I think it looks amazing in this color. So, you know, it's weird, and even like playing video games, let's just say, like playing Forza or Gran Turismo, whatever stuff you like, you know, when you go and buy the car, I always put it in a factory color, and I always like sit there and pick the color I think that looks best for this particular car. And for this particular car, it's this color red, like hands down, like 10 out of 10. I would pick the car in this color. You know what I mean? It's just there's some cars that just look really, really good in certain colors. So, and red is this one. It just is. I mean, I'm sure you can get it in other colors. I just would definitely pick this particular flavor for this particular vehicle. Right? Am I right? Or am I right? Speciada. Speciada. It means it's special, right? I'm assuming. I don't know. But yeah, nice clean version of this Lancia. This Lancia looks great. Again, you know, if you want a really scale accurate version of a Lancia like this, you could get some other brands that have made it. Probably Kyosho is the one that comes to mind right off the bat. But I don't know who else, actually, now that I think about it, I'm not sure who else made it. I know, I think, I want to say we got one from Mini GT. However, it was all in the rally version. I don't think they've ever put out like a clean version of a Lancia. I don't know. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I'm just not thinking of it. But very cool. This one's a really nice one. But again, honestly, like all of these are probably going to... Maybe the BMW is the next hottest one besides the Porsche. I'm not sure. You guys will have to let me know in your area, like, which ones are selling. Sadly, I think the Lancia is going to just hang out. I think, you know, the Alfa is probably just going to hang out, too. The BMW, maybe, would be the second. This thing's going to be a peg warmer. Come on. Gotta be, right? This will not be. This is the Porsche 935. I mean, I am surprised at how many I've been able to locate. However, and just in the fact that there are multiple Walmarts, so not necessarily I was the first person to them. So that's a surprise. This one's got a cracked blister. That's why I chose this particular one to open. But this one is definitely going to be, you know, cool. It's got it's Rod Chong's car, Revsect. You'll have to look on Instagram or follow Lamley, because I think Lamley's going to his event. So his event where the car is going to be featured, I think. I don't really know for sure. Super Collector. That's what that stands for. Rod Chonk's cool. RevSect or whatever. I think he's cool. He's got a neat style. Okay, he's got a neat style. I dig it. It's kind of like minimalist. Not a lot of color, so it's mostly, at least the stuff that I've seen, even the stuff that he wears and stuff like that, seems to be all, you know, basically like this car: black, gray, white. So he's got a look. That's cool. We got some definite orange peel in the paint job here. Luckily, I have other ones of these. If I really don't like this one, I could try opening another one. And it's got some roughness up there as well. But maybe I'll have to closely inspect another one and maybe open it to get a better version of this, because I really like the look of this. I think this looks really, really cool. It's also got a chip here in the corner. So, yeah, this one was going to get probably swapped out. But other than the quality control defects in my particular version of this, I think this is very cool. Very, very cool. I like this casting a lot. I think this casting's great, and it's quite good. And I think that this look for it is actually quite good too. I really think it looks cool. And I've been kind of into like, I guess like people that do renderings of cars and stuff like that. I've been kind of into that lately. Into kind of those, even though they're not real, they're renderings of cars. They're not really made cars, but there have been some diecast brands that have made unlicensed models of those cars. Okay, and that's kind of sad because they are stealing someone's art, not just the actual car manufacturer's intellectual property, but also someone's artwork as well, which kind of sucks. But it is cool to see him in physical form at the same time. They should just do it, you know, obviously the right way with permission from people. But anyway, so I'm kind of liking the idea of people designing cars that, you know, are new takes on cars that aren't new, if that makes sense. So, yeah, and I think Bisimoto is involved in this too. I don't really know everything about it, but what I can tell you is it looks cool, and therefore I like it. Is that enough? Is that enough to like something? I think it looks cool, and I like it because it looks cool. How's that? All right. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this Boulevard series. I'm just glad I was able to check it off rather quickly as soon as it basically came out. So that is always fantastic to be able to do that and not have to hunt around and look around for it. So I appreciate that, and I appreciate some friends for helping me out with this set. Let me purchase it from them. That is great. And yeah, that's it. So thank you guys very much, and have yourself a good day. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and yada, yada, yada. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.